Do you long for a richer, more fulfilled life? I think we all do. And it's available to each of us if we wake up to, make sense of, and then act on the possibilities that are already available to us. In last week's episode, I explored the first phase of a three-part growth process, and that phase was wake-up call for growth. Today, let's look at the second phase of that process, following inner wisdom. Hi, this is Marlena Fiol from Becoming Who We Truly Are. If you're searching to better understand and to become the truest version of yourself, you've come to the right place. Please join me on this journey of self-discovery, and I would so love it if you would share your own experiences about finding the life you desire in that comment section below. And at the end of this brief episode, I'll provide additional resources about growing a richer life. Assuming that we've embraced our restlessness and we've heard our wake-up call for growth, what now? We've turned on those lights that were off, so to speak, and we're looking around trying to decide what's next. The first step is something you've heard me say here before. Real clarity of thought and clarity of understanding comes by quieting our minds and going inside. When we finally get quiet, our egoic chatter shuts down long enough for us to hear what our true selves have to say. Take some time out to connect with yourself. Turn off your phone, your computer, your TV. Turn me off. Allow yourself time to just be. This might entail taking a walk, sitting outside in nature, taking a long, relaxing bath, although that's not my thing, and even just resting silently on your favorite chair. It doesn't matter how you do it. The important thing is to take time to disconnect from all the busyness and the stress and the distractions of our everyday lives. The second step is listening to our inner wisdom. It's not enough to just quiet our minds. Once we've connected to the deepest parts of ourselves, we must ask questions and allow those answers to bubble up into awareness. Without searching, without digging, without expecting any specific answers. Ask the question and then sit back and wait for insight and for the knowing to come to you. It's important that we be open to any way that it might come in that moment, or maybe later as you go about your day. Although it's great to feel inspired and motivated by other people, and to listen to their advice and their guidance, it's equally important to stop searching out there for answers and to start listening to your own inner wisdom. After all, it's only you who really knows what you need and what you want. It takes a lot of courage to shut off the outside world, but by listening to our own inner wisdom, we can regain a sense of empowerment that may have gotten trampled over by those loud voices. And this leads me to the final step, trusting that we really do know. We know the answers that we seek for our lives. And the way to build that trust is to practice, beginning with less significant life decisions, and then eventually working our way up to more important issues. The more we listen to our inner wisdom, the more natural it will become, and the more we'll trust that we get the right answers that we need. Don't pay too much attention to that judgmental voice that will inevitably show up, and it'll tell you that you can't possibly make those changes in your life. Focus on the voice, no matter how still, that says, yes, I can do this. In next week's episode, I'll share tips for the final phase of growing a richer life, and that phase is inner wisdom to action. For further information about personal growth and learning, we recommend the following resources. First, a TEDx presentation by Anthony Metivier, 2 easily remembered questions that silence negative thoughts. Second, my October 19, 2021 YouTube episode titled Quieting Your Mind. And finally, my July 20, 2021 YouTube episode titled Following Your Calling. The web addresses of each of these are in the show notes below. And remember, we are together on this journey.